Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an interconference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. To return to run forward. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get it! Ready!
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Sanders. Let's call it. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 27 on the play. That's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Viking, 8-6, go!
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's hit and set right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. The timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
On the jump!
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go! Check out!
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Browns are lining up to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. Balls out of the pocket quick. This one to Andrews outright. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
There's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play action now to Jackson. Headed out right. He's running with it. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Taking 25 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, here's Lamar. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 46-yard
They were in their
line.
defensive meetings this week. That's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
You. Get hot. Ready. Report. Shut up.
Lamar now from the gun. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now Jackson on third down. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
He's set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Ford on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready.
Second down now. They need 7.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Play action. Sanders. It's his running back. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got it first to begin the fray. To throw now with Sanders. That's lucky from Texas hauling it in. And he's going to be dropped down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17
And that's a Browns first down.
First down.
You know, Kate, you'll
Cleveland.
find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He takes it himself. His first down bounds after kicking up about 7.
The QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Let's go.
With Sanders out of the pistol. He gets us the Harold Fanning Jr. complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
Gain of 17
That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring.
Here we
Then
go.
get it to a tight end and play action,
Hot 70,
just a
hot
little
70.
icing on the cake.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start to fight back for their first points of this game. David Njoku, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Up to the races, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, and you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base, but it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
There's heat, that blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Got his man. Watkins has it. They get this down to 44 before he stops. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Go. Let's go.
Here's Sanders now. That's not a quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. I picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Get it. Mustang Panthers.
Third and short here. Sanders. It's caught. And he has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 at the 30.
First down. Here's Sanders. Isn't moving up. They're able to jump it. And that's what throws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Working out of the gun. Sanders. He's under pressure. He goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That's on nowhere to go. He was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
This one's headed for the sideline, and now it's swung at the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed.
9-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
No.
Jackson out of the gun on third. He's got him in left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of rules to work with.
He's on the crosser. And he's going to have this up across midfield, partner to the 48. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Jackson yet again. Finding Flowers. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
22 more yards.
It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, runs Henry. And they try to power it forward before they come to yards there. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
24-yard line. A gain of 2.
Lamar now from the gun. To the left and hold in by Likely. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now Jackson on third down. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
That
His kick
was
is
a
no good.
miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They get the timeout call. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Ready.
He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Mickey Wright airs it out down the sideline. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Robert Longer being in there to pick it off. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Has some room to work. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we know it's hard for running backs to get runs like that in the open field and find pay dirt in that distance. Even more rare to see a QB get it done. I don't think that'll be the last time he totes it.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 21, Browns 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
To kick off for Baltimore.
And that one flies right on past the end zone.
Browns
Did not
take
make an
over
effort to
first
even
and
hit the
10.
landing zone,
At
Brock.
their
So
own
they're going to
35-yard
gift him a
line.
drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. We'll go play action for Sanders. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And that'll bring up second down.
Teddy Buchanan.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Buying some time right. Middle of the field, taken in by Judy. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
It's a gain
How
of
about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Let's go.
Sanders back to throw. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. That's going to be second down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up second and 5 at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
To throw now with Sanders. Looking right. He finds it. Keeps away from one. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points.
The kicker on for the point after.
And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Browns 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
180. Shot.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Okay, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do.
It's a gain
That's
of 5.
exactly what they were
Brings
after
up 2nd
offensively
and
to get
5.
this drive moving.
Shot. 180.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
To Zay Flowers.
The defenders, they were ready for that
No
throw.
gain on the
Stopping
play.
him right at the
It's
line of
3rd
scrimmage.
down and
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Shot. Shot.
To the air on 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen for Henry. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
With Sanders out of the pistol. The left side. Hans Fanning. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 32. From the pistol, here's Junkins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On the set.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Go. Steady.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up after hitting Painter in the 3rd. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns tie this game at 21.
21 apiece.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
180. What a shot. Shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He picks up 28 on the play. It's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of.
He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Shot.
Lamar off the play fake. Caught at the 10-yard line. And 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Shot.
Designed run. Jackson keeping it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Hey, Alpha, shot. Where's your
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Ball's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Complete to Tez Walker. A gain of
3rd and
7
goal.
yards.
Defense flooding the field with
It's now
DBs.
3rd and goal.
Get on! Get on!
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He completes it in traffic. And his fight is stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and
Brings
short.
up 4th and goal.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
180! Sit on! 180, sit on!
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Here's Tyler Luke in a high-pressure spot.
For the Ravens field goal.
Angling this one in for the right hash to
18-yard
challenge here. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Ravens 24.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He steps in and makes the interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. They're going to be set up with 1st and goal after that INT.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those defensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was a practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Sit on! Sit on!
Throw again. He's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
Ronnie Hickman on
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handles that one just like Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
makes the score.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Here's Ford on return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Completes. This is Fannin. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Corner set! Cut 19! Cut 19! Here we go! Here we go!
Sanders setting the pass. On the move, headed right. Big strike downfield to Jimmy. And he's going to get this down to the 9. second and goal to go.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go now.
Here's Sanders now. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Don't cover for me.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns come through to tie it in the fourth. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Makes the score Browns 28. Ravens 27.
Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
One ready.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It's not. 180.
Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and just 2 to go.
180. Get on. 180. Shut up!
He's back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Sit on. Go ahead. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got them down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. One pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree case that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. 60 Bobcats. 60. Ready.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns clinging to a 1-point lead. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go!
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was taken down.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
At the
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, no.
It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away a pass, and then what happens? When you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.